Two great demigods, Nalakuvera and Manigriva, were the sons of the treasurer of the demigods, Kuvera, who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. As a rich man's sons often become addicted to wine and women, so these two sons of Kuvera were also addicted to wine and sex. Once, these two demigods, desiring to enjoy, entered the garden of Lord Shiva in the province of Kailash on the bank of the Mandakin Ganges. They drank much and engaged in hearing the sweet singing of the beautiful women who accompanied them in that garden of fragrant flowers. While they were thus enjoying themselves in the water, all of a sudden Narad, the great sage, happened to pass that way. The two demigod sons of Kuvera were so much intoxicated that they could not appreciate the presence of the sage Narad, and therefore did not cover their bodies. On seeing the two demigods so degraded by intoxication, Narad desired their welfare, and therefore he exhibited his causeless mercy upon them by cursing them. A person in the material world, when favored by the material opulence of riches, generally becomes addicted to three things: intoxication, sex, and gambling. It was the duty of a saintly person like Narad to save them from their abominable condition. Narad therefore contemplated that the two demigods should remain for 100 years in the time of demigods in the form of trees, and after that they would be fortunate enough to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face by his causeless mercy, and thus they would be again promoted to the life of the demigods and become great devotees of the Lord. The two demigods were favored by the causeless mercy of Narad and given a chance to grow in Nanda's courtyard and see Lord Krishna face to face. Although child Krishna was bound up to the wooden mortar, he began to proceed towards the twin trees in order to fulfill the prophecy of his great devotee, Narad. I must now fulfill the words of my great devotee Narad, he thought. Although he was able to pass through the passage, the large wooden mortar struck horizontally between the trees. To advantage of this, with great strength, Lord Krishna began to pull the rope which was tied to the mortar. As soon as he pulled, the two trees with all their branches and limbs fell down with a great sound. Out of the broken fallen trees came out two great personalities, shining like blazing fire. When the demigods Nalakuvera and Manigriva finished their prayers, the child Lord Krishna, the master and proprietor of Gokul, bound but to the wooden grinding mortar by the ropes of Yashoda, smiled and said, "It was already known to me that my great devotee Narad Muni had shown his causeless mercy by saving you from the abominable condition of pride due to possessing extraordinary beauty and opulence in a family of demigods. He saved you from gliding down into the lowest condition of hellish life. Therefore, O Nalakuvera and Manigriva, your lives have now become successful because you have developed ecstatic love for me. This is your last birth within material existence. Now you can go back to your father's residence in the heavenly planets, and by remaining in the attitude of devotional service, you will be liberated in this very life."